Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's tutorial, we're going to be talking on how I cut and sew this kaftan you are watching on the screen right now. So I'm going to be showing you how I cut and sew it from beginning to the end. It's a very simple straight kaftan with this net, sample net I use as the design. So if today is the first time of watching my YouTube channel, please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. So this is the Ankara that we use. This is an Ankara fabric. I use 5 yards of the Ankara fabric because the person that owns this dress, she's very fat. Her measurement is hip of 58, and we are working with a length of 61, the bust measurement of 45.5, and the waist measurement of 42/50 with the half length of 18 and shoulder measurement of 18 as well. So now basically, if you are cutting anything kaftan, anything straight gown, anything whatsoever, what you need to bring out your body measurement is the biggest denomination in the person measurement, which is now this person now is our hip. That is the biggest denomination. Apart from the length measurement, it is our hip that is next. That is, it is our hip that is the next measurement, which is 58. So now the first thing I'm going to do now is to measure out the length measurement. I'm going to measure out the length measurement, which is, we said that length is 61. That is, our length is more than my tape rule. So after I already measure out the length measurement, I'm going to add the 1 inches, which is, tape rule is normally 60 plus 1 inches making 61. Then I'm going to add sewing allowance. So let's get back to work and see how I'm going to do that. So this is, we said 61 rather. The person length measurement is 61. Then that is 61. Then I'm going to add 3 inches to it. I'm going to be folding 2 inches at the down part, then for this joining at the shoulder and stuff like that. That's why I had that 3 inches. I don't want the situation whereby after cutting it, maybe there's a mistake somewhere or so. So that's why I'm going to cut the length measurement of 64. Now, to the waist, to the hip, to bringing out your body measurement that I was talking about earlier, we sell the person hip measurement is 58. 58 divided by 4 is what? 58 divided by 4. In case if you don't know how to quickly use your calculator, you can just do it like this. Fold your tape rule at 58 into 2, then fold it again. With whatsoever you get, just fold it again. So this is what we have. We have 14.5. So 58 divided by 4 will give us 14.5. So let's see. This is 14.5. Then we are going to add our sewing allowance, as in to bring out our body measurements. I'm going to add just 4 inches. I'm going to add 4 inches to it. So let's cut it out right now. So this is it. So we are going to cut the second one as well. This is one body. We can use this one for the back or the front because the two is going to be the same. I'm not adding any zip allowance to it. So I already cut the two. This is it. One. This is for the back. No zip allowance, nothing. And this is for the front. So this is it. The next thing we are going to do now is to take out our body measurements. That is the next thing to do right now. To take out our body measurements, the person's shoulder, our bust, our waist, and our hip as well. So what is our hip? We said our hip is 18. 18 divided by 2 will give us 9. This is our plus our half-inch sewing allowance. So what do we have there? We have 9.5. So we're going to like chalk our 9.5 here as well. Come to this side. That is that place. We measure out our 9. Let's reel it out. So now to the bust. We said our bust is 45. So 45 divided by 4 will give us 45.5 divided by 4 will give us 11.5. So 11.5 plus 2 inch sewing allowance. So we have now to our half length. What is our half length? We said that half length is 18. So let's chalk that out. This is our half length. From our half length to our hip, I'm going to be using 8. So let's chalk out the hip line as well. This is the hip line, the half length line, and the hip line. Let's rule it out before we now take our normal body this thing. So the next thing we are going to do now is to take out our measurements. What is our waist measurement? We said 42. 42 divided by 4 will give us 10.5 plus 2 inch sewing allowance. This is what we have, 2 inch sewing allowance. Then to the hip, we said our hip is 58. 58 divided by 4 will give us 14.5, 14.5. So these are 14.5 plus our 2 inch sewing allowance. This is it. This is what we have. The next thing we are going to do now is to connect this together. We are going to connect this together. Can you see that? This is what we have because of the shape. Then we are just going to follow the hip line downward. This is what we are going to do. After that, this is what we have. The next thing we are going to do is to come to the neckline and cut out the neckline. She said she wants a neckline to be a little bit wide. She don't want it very small. So I use 5. First of all, I want to use 5 by 5. But I'm going to reduce it when I want to cut it. So depending on your customers, depending on how much you want your neckline, how wide you want it to be, you understand. This person, she's a little bit fat. So for our shoulder slant, we are going to use 1. For our shoulder slant. So the next thing we are going to do now is to cut it out. Let's cut it out. To cut out our sleeve. Is to cut out our sleeve. So our length is 15. So I'm going to add sewing allowance with the sleeve. So the sleeve is just like a single flare, like it's just a 360 flare. No, it's just a 180 flare, sorry. So I just folded it like, see how I fold it. I didn't fold it straight, I just fold it bend like this. So I'm going to like, so that's how I'm going to like measure it. 16.5. Our actual sleeve is 15, then I had 1.5 to it for my turning of the, because I'm going to be using lining to turn it out. So this is what we have. So I'm going to like use this one to cut out another one, to cut out the second sleeve. But before that, let me first cut it out. I measure 4 from this end, just like you want to cut your normal sleeve. That's what you are going to do here as well. And you see that? Let's cut it out. Then I'll come to this end, that PC side. Then I'll measure 2. I'm going to measure 2 from that place. Yes, 2 inches. And I'm just going to like, can you see? I'll just, so that place will not be pointing at the edge of our hand. So this is what we have. So the next thing we are going to do now is to use this one to cut the second sleeve. And that is it. I already cut out my lining for each one, for the back, for the front, and for the sleeve as well. I already cut out my interfacing. So the next thing I'm going to do now is just to take it and start turning it one after the other. But before that, let me cut out the sample net that was used for the design. Let's cut it out. So I already measure out the distance. Then I already measure from this side, I measure 7. From here is on fold. The black fabric is on fold. I measure 8 from this side. 8. Then I measure 8 from this end as well. So the next thing I'm going to do now is just to do my shaping. I'm going to be doing my shaping right now. So for the shaping, I use 1 inches for this down scalloping that I did. So I'm just going to like come in, just as shown. I'll come in with 1 inch here as well. So let me cut it out. Let me cut out the shaping. Then I'm going to like turn it like this. and use it to cut the other edge as well, because the design was on two edge. So this is what I have. So that's how I'm going to like start fixing it on the Ankara fabric one after the other. So I cut 4 pieces. This is for the down part, because the down part is a little bit bigger than the other 3. So this is the first 3, while that biggest one is for the down part. So this is what I have. I already turned out all the fabric. I already turned them with the lining. Then the next thing I'm doing right now is to fix this thing on the fabric. This is the down part. First of all, I was folding the down when I noticed that it's not coming out nice. It looks somehow, so I have to like change it, and I decided not to turn it again. So that's how I'm going to like fix it one after the other till I fix everything on the fabric, on the Ankara. That's how I'm going to fix it. So this is the sleeve now. This one that I'm fixing right now is the sleeve I'm fixing. And this is it after I already fixed everything. Just place it, no need to fold it. I just place it and stitch it on the on the Ankara fabric. I only fix this only in the front and the sleeve. And this is it. I already joined the shoulder of the fabric. And the next thing I'm going to do now is to shock out the body measurement. I need to shock it out. I need to shock out the body measurement before I join it. You understand? So that one side will not be bigger than the other side. We are almost done with our kaftan, and like I said earlier, it's very, very simple. It's very, very simple. And this is what we have after joining the body. Thank you so much for watching my YouTube channel. God bless you. If you are yet to subscribe, please. If you are yet to subscribe, please don't forget to subscribe. And please don't forget to click on the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I posted the video. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you. Bye.